Hello everybody, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, guys. In this video, we are gonna take a look the sneak peek the update 8.60. I'm gonna post the video, guys. This is not the first time I'm watching. Alright, I'm gonna post the video. I'm gonna make my comment. So if you guys interesting to watch the original video, I'm gonna leave the video description. And after the video, guys, we are gonna talk about the one specific stuff later on the video. Okay, let's start it.
Hey everyone, update 8.60 is almost here, so it's time for our regular sneak peek at what we've been working on. Let's dive in. First up, we're introducing a 5th divinity, Harmony.
New blessing card come in.
There'll be 6 new blessings, focused on healing.
I already made a video about them, guys. Like,
the power of nature.
They doesn't look in that great, to be honest, in general.
Blessings is called Nourish, and it'll improve the strength.
Current blessing are definitely way better than this new category.
Max HP for good measure.
Mostly.
Pretty sweet, right? Well, Harmony isn't all about peace and love. One of the epic blessings, called Neutralize, will grant a chance to land debuffs through poison cloud buffs. And the legendary blessing, Cracking Roots, will increase a champion's damage against targets with stone skin. Don't assume that with a name like Harmony, these new blessings are just for support champions. Some will have your attackers hitting harder too. Harmonious boons for everyone. Keep your eyes peeled for more details. We'll be posting a full infographic with all 6 blessings in our update highlights on our official forum and social media. Update 8.60 also answers a long-standing community request: the ability to make gear presets.
I'm so excited about this feature, guys. Like, you have no idea.
Your favorite combinations of
it's the best update, in my opinion, ever. After the filter, actually. Filter was also very
accessories you're trying on.
must need it, you know. Champion filter and the gear filter.
You'll be able to choose whether you want to save your choice as a champion preset or a global preset. As you might have guessed, champion presets are locked to specific champions, while global presets can be equipped by any champion in your collection. Artifacts and accessories will have separate presets, and you'll be able to switch between them by tapping on their respective icons. Once you've saved a preset, you can then switch up your champion's gear with a few simple taps. Now, we know that changing gear can leave you short on silver, but we've got a little something to help with that. We're introducing the free gear removal booster,
Right, they didn't mention the 3 hours before, so that's the new.
Which can be earned from hard difficulty stages in the Cursed City. When activated from your inbox...
Alright guys, like, it's saying on the inbox 1 days. Maybe it's because of the shop purchase, actually, because this doesn't look like Cursed Reward. But Plarium made a... Plarium said that when we earn them from the Cursed floor, they are going to inbox for 99 days. It's Plarium word, not mine, alright? Don't judge me. Hopefully they are not made a big mistake there. That would be so bad. Because 1 day is so bad.
Completely reduce the amount of silver it takes to remove gear. Activate a booster and use the limited time window to swap out as much gear as possible and conquer new stages.
So guys, like you mentioned that, obviously we need that for this feature for the mostly on the Cursed City, on the end game perspective. But let's say you are in the early game, faction war wise, you know, you can also give your best champion gear to the faction war champion. You can beat the faction war and you can give this gear to the back to the original owner with the 1 click away. Yes, it's still going to be cost the silver, but free gear removal item can help us, hopefully. Better than nothing, right? And this feature is amazing, guys. Like, there is some Cursed floor and I'm like, I'm not going to waste my half hour just regearing my champion there, you know. Maybe I can beat this floor, but I need to give my gear back to the original owner. It's too much, you know. Our gearing already taken too much time, and giving the gear back to the original owner is another thing, you know. So this feature is perfect.
Oh, and one more thing. We're also adding the Hide Set Filters button to the accessories menu, so you can browse and equip to your heart's content. The next major part of this update will bring something we've been promising for a while. It's time for balance changes to Raid's toughest dungeons: the Iron Twins Fortress, the Sand Devil's Necropolis, and the Phantom Shogun's Grove. We've turned down the dials on the Iron Twins, nerfing this killing machine's total HP, defense, resistance, and most importantly, accuracy. It'll be a lot easier to resist those nasty Iron Brand debuffs and land your own. Speaking of Iron Brand, we're reducing the amount of stacks applied by the Fires of Insanity and Ruinous Swath skills. We're also reducing how often the Iron Twins activate the Retaliatory Launch skill. Instead of 4 times, it'll only happen when the Iron Twins' HP drops below 80% 60%, and 40% of their max HP. Zzzt. Offensive capabilities reduced. Zzzt.
So the Iron Twin nerf, I don't think it's gonna affect any team. By the way, the reason I'm saying that, we are gonna talk about the Sun Devil after the video. Don't worry about it. That's the what Plarium said, guys. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna talk this part later on the video. So Iron Twin nerf is okay. It's there is no bad thing on the Iron Twin nerf. Maybe it's because of like he's not gonna be use that ability like 4 times. Maybe it's a bad thing for the Geomancer comp, you know, because whenever he used that attack, he's attacking like more than 2 times, I believe, and his max HP, because he attacking the Geomancer, is reducing, right? So he's gonna do that less often. So Geomancer team, maybe their speed is gonna be a little bit longer. But again, Iron Twin, end of the day, we are not farming there. We only using like 6 key a day. If you have Spander, you can use the 12 key a day, which is not the end of the day, in my opinion.
HP. Anime to face the Nerf bat. Get it? Bat? Anyway, he's also getting a significant decrease to all of his stats except
Alright, this part is not going to be affect any team.
Attack and speed. And we're increasing his slumber counter as well. Sand Devils still need the beauty sleep. At lower stages, the slumber counter will increase to 16, and at higher stages, it's now 8. So you've got plenty of hits to get your debuffs in. That's not all though. Anime will now only
So guys, if you guys doesn't know what does this mean, hold on. So basically, guys, for the each stages, this is the how many hit Sun Devil can take it before he woke up. So whenever he going to sleep, he's getting this little icon there, as you guys see over there, right there. So this number is 8. I believe this is stage 25. So this mean, guys, like each attack on the Sun Devil is gonna reduce this number, and whenever this number reach the 0, he's gonna wake up. All right, so you only have 8 times to attack him. I think in the current game it's higher than this. I actually don't know the number right now. I have a double G, not sorry.
destroy 5% of your champ.
So this in the paper look good, but some champion actually need to be wake up the Sun Devil, like a Blizaar 5-star. Shout out to Biohack. We are going to talk that again detail end of the video. Stay tuned for that, please. But this changes is going to be affect the Blizaar 5-star comp. Actually, let's talk about that now. I think it's a good time to talk it. First of all, Plarium is on the rate digest from April 19. They clearly say that, guys, they are going to rebalance the bosses, and so while already effective teams won't affect it. That was very strong word, and I'm like, good luck to nerfing them without affecting any team. And there you go. It looks like it's gonna be affect the Blizaar team. Let's hear from the Biohack itself.
Sand Devil back when Blizaar first came out, and we had the Heroes Path event to get his 5-star soul. Now, originally, when they told us they were going to nerf these bosses, they said that they weren't going to break any existing strategies. So I don't think this is an intended change necessarily. I think this is something they're doing on accident because they don't fully understand how exactly this strategy works and what changing this slumber counter to 8, that's what's happening right here on stage 25. It's going from 6 to 8. What that actually does to the Blizaar strategy and how it breaks the game. So in this video, I want to essentially show you exactly what's going to go wrong once this update hits live. I want to encourage Plarium to either revert this update or change the way Brimstone works, and we'll talk about that in a bit. And also,
all right, guys. So as you guys see, Biohack, I believe the original idea for the Blizaar 5-star solo Sun Devil comp. I actually remember that day. So everybody, they did a Blizaar 5-star event, pet event, I think. It was a pet event. So pet events are not free, right, guys? So we need to spend resources. And every content creator like saying, guys, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Blizaar is meh champion, you know, stuff like that. Then the Biohack come here, and he showed the 5-star actually can solo the Sun Devil 25. And lots of people watch his videos and build their Blizaar. They go for the pet event. They spend their resources to get the 5-star Blizaar. And now Plarium changes is make this team unplayable, looks like it. So hopefully Plarium did some adjustment on the stage 25. so hard to judge though, you know, like this gonna be help the player who cannot reach the stage 25. This changes, I mean, in general. Obviously, it's gonna be help, but it's also gonna be super bad to people who invest on the Blizaar 5-star soul for the Sand Devil. It's gonna be super bad on them, right? So hopefully Plarium can think about it, can do some rework on this before it's going live. I believe this going live with the fusion, guys, so we are only like a couple of days away. It's a Tuesday today, and I believe it's coming on the Thursday. So good luck to Plarium. And let me know, do you guys have a Blizaar 5-star comp? I like to know your opinion about the Plarium right now.
Your debuffs in. That's not all though. Alname will now only destroy 5% of your champion's max HP instead of 10%. And we're reducing Rest for the Wicked's damage reduction by 15% for each debuff instead of 10%. Essentially, you'll survive longer and hit harder. Win-win.
Again, rest of the changes, I don't think it's gonna be affect any existing comp, but we will see, of course.
And there's Akumori, the Phantom Shogun. This poor spectral warlord is getting his stats nerfed the hardest. Ouch.
So first of all, don't panic, guys. They only changing his speed for the stage 1 to 19. So for the stage 25, you don't need to retune your team.
The shadow skill has been changed, so now you can remove up to 10 stacks of the shade counter for every 3 hits, depending on a champion's awakening level.
That's pretty good.
Akumori's Shroud of the
Which means we need a less awakening now.
Shogun passive is also changing, so it now grants him less shade stacks for every weak hit champions land on him.
That's also
To
good.
make matters worse for Akumori, the number
So
of
G-Nut
shade
can be
stacks
useful. Gonna be risky still, but gonna be useful.
that he needs for each immunity or buff has been increased by 10. Exercise your power and send this ghost on to the afterlife. There is one small catch with these rebalances. These new stats will only affect them in their dungeons. The Iron Twins and Alnamea will still be as powerful as they were before when you're facing them in the Cursed City. Well,
That's the weird, guys. Okay, skill change is gonna be applied, but the stat changes is not gonna be applied on the Cursed. I believe the reason they are nerfing these bosses right now on the dungeon is because of the Cursed. Because Cursed, we are facing them and we have a limited condition, right? We cannot use every single champion we have. And if you don't have the right champion, good luck with that, right? And I feel like, alright, I believe they are nerfing them because of the Cursed, but looks like it doesn't. So, I mean, skill change is still going to be applied on the Cursed, but the stat, they're still going to be a very heavy stat.
well, almost as powerful. The skill changes will apply. Keep an eye out for the full update highlights. We'll feature a detailed infographic on these changes. It'll feature all the exact nuts and bolts changes on stats and skills, so you theory crafters can start scheming. That's almost everything, but we've got just enough time to show off some of the...
Alright, looks like Sylvian Watcher. I believe this is a DPS champion, guys, because Sylvian Watcher need a DPS champion. Like, there is almost no DPS on the Sylvian Watcher. She actually looking badass. Hopefully she's a strong. I know she doesn't look like DPS, but
gorgeous new
I hope she's a
we've got in the
DPS.
pipeline. There's a terrible...
Alright, this is the Unity champion from the Ogre tribe. I talk about that a lot. Like, if you look the Ogre tribe faction, like, there is no good champion on the Ogre tribe almost, right? There is a mythical champion, of course, Gizmak. Legendary wise, like, Grazur maybe the best champion you can use. Obviously, there's a Ugo. So, if the champion has some arena unity, I will be super surprised, to be honest, because there is not enough arena champion on Ogre tribe. We can use the Unity
champion for the Ogre tribe.
and he looks super ugly, that for sure.
And a sneak
Alright, this is the new mythical champion from Sylvian Watcher.
new mythical champion for the Sylvan Watchers.
Look, I don't want to judge earlier, but I think he's gonna be trash. We will see, alright? My bet is gonna be trash. Let's see what's gonna
few
happen.
feathers in his cap. And hey, does that
This is the
look
upcoming
like
fusion.
the Arbiter? Whew,
Easy
that's a
skip.
hefty update. We hope you're excited about
And this
the
is the Black
changes
Flail
coming in
Dude.
update 8.60.
I think this is gonna be super average. I don't know anything. I don't think anything special
In
on
the
him.
meantime, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to be
Again, guys, I'm gonna leave the biohack video below to the video description. I'm gonna leave this original video below to the video description if you guys wanna watch without my comment. But that's the all thing I want to say today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which is your favorite changes, and let me know do you think these changes, especially rebalance boss changes, is going to be affect any of the comp you are using? So we can tell the Plarium earlier, and hopefully they can take attention. Maybe they can delay this part of the update, right? So again, have a nice day, guys. Thanks so much, and catch you guys on the later. Bye bye.